Hi, I'm Gigi,
And I'm Jeff.
and we're living simply, either in Sicily or the United States.
Right now, the United States, obviously.
Yes. Thank you for all of our subscribers, and thank you for all your encouragement of sticking with us, even though we won't be in Sicily videoing. But we will be here in Florida. Our main goal is to help you to live a simpler life, no matter where you are. And it brings you more happiness if you can do that. And because we transition back and forth to two different countries, it's much easier if you have that mindset of when we're in Sicily, we enjoy what's there, and when we're in the United States, we enjoy what's here. Because let's face it, it's good and bad no matter where you are.
Most of the places that we've lived in Sicily have been in the villages, which is, there's small communities, but city-like in close proximity to other people, apartments, and so forth. That's nothing wrong with it. That's fine. We're just pointing out that, as you can see in the picture looking behind us, a tree lot that's unoccupied, and you can see probably see a little bit of our swimming pool that backs up to it. This is a lovely place to just sit and have a coffee, to have a glass of wine, or whatever the case may be. You can probably hear some birds singing too, which is, as we noticed this morning as we were having coffee, both of us commented on, we really miss the sound of the birds that around this house in Florida. We didn't realize it until we actually sat here.
It's true. I
Yeah.
really did. I'm like, oh, look at how it sounds. It's so calming to hear nature around you, see nature around you, So that's one thing that is very positive about being back here. We share our house with our family, and so we didn't want to disturb them too much when we come back for short periods of time. So we're making our room into kind of like our space. And so we have the outside space and French doors that go into our bedroom, bathroom, closet combination. So that's what we've been doing, is setting that up and keeping it functional but simple, with just the clothes that we need and eliminating everything else.
It's a pretty big bedroom, so it's the size of what we would call a studio apartment. It really is, and it's comfortable for the two of us. We've gotten to where we don't need a whole lot anymore. We realize that the day of the big giant house and all that stuff is a thing of the past.
Yeah.
This house right here is plenty big enough.
Yes.
And it's a comfortable, place to be. And it's a suburban neighborhood. We're only a few minutes by car from any of the services, Walmart, pharmacies, all that type of stuff. So it's a good location for us. We're about 1.5 miles from the highway, which is far enough so we don't hear the highway noise, yet it's quick. It only takes a couple of minutes to get to the highway, and you can go north or south and go anywhere you want to go.
Right.
So we're about,
let me just finish.
That's okay. I know you've got something on your mind. You got to get it out. I know how that is before you forget. Yeah, we notice we do that a lot. So, however, we're only about 2 blocks from a boat ramp and the water, which is an inlet. It's the Peace River.
It's funny, I was thinking of that.
See? Great minds think
I was thinking
alike.
of our walks are going to be different, and we'll show you,
So the Peace River is less than 2 blocks right down the street with a boat ramp. There's a county park there for the kids really enjoy, and you can have your own festivities there, picnics and gatherings and such. But it's the Peace River that mingles with the ocean, so it's a brine water. It's kind of half
Brackish,
fresh, half
yeah.
brackish water. So,
But it's a nice place to walk.
yeah, and you still see gators there,
Yeah.
because they come down. They like the river in that area. It's kind of a marshland type of mango situation. So, very very coastal environment, and it's 2 blocks down the street. So,
Yeah.
this is a pretty decent location. We like it. We've been here for many years, and we enjoy it.
Yeah. I was thinking our walks will look different instead of by the beautiful sea in Aceh Trezza, Aceh Reale, and that area. We do have beautiful oceans to go to here in the United States, and we live on a peninsula in Florida, so we are surrounded by ocean, and One of the things that I wanted to show you is some of the trees in the yard. Like we have this mango tree that is massive. And how many mangoes did you count on
I
it?
counted 17 yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so what I do is I pick them when they get the right size, and then we put them in a bowl. And as they ripen, and it's really,
Yeah.
really, really delicious.
It's
so
probably
you can see.
yeah, it's probably 8 to 9 feet high now in the center, and just growing. It just continues to just grow in leaps and bounds.
I know the vegetation is similar in Sicily. Like you get some of the palm trees, and we have a beautiful jasmine plant, and there are many of the same varieties of greenery and plants and flowers. So that's very similar. So we do enjoy the southern climate, and I am happier to be a little warmer. It was getting a little cold for me in Sicily this year, which was unusual that it lasted quite that long.
Right.
But right now, I think Sicily would be coming into their nice warm temperatures that I really enjoy.
And you're right. You're right about the trees.
Yeah,
because
very
there's a
similar.
lot of the same trees in Sicily we have here in Florida. All
Yeah.
these different types of palms and that type of thing.
Yes, I noticed that right away. I'm
Yep.
like, wow, it feels like, well, that Mediterranean climate is similar. So here today, the temperature is probably going to get 89, 90-ish Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius.
Well, I have to stop and think about it.
We'll figure that out. I'll put it up on
anyway.
the screen. On our brains.
If you really want to know what that is Celsius, you can probably Google it.
So we've been enjoying the pool, and we'll just continue to have poolside chats, and we'll focus on living a simpler life. Keep your life uncomplicated. That's the goal. Living a simple life is the way to go. For us, we've seen the benefits to it, and we're just going to stress what they are as we show you many of the different areas around the United States in Florida where we live.
And if you have a desire to relocate and live your dream or whatever, like Gigi just said, that is something you should do. Because when we retired and people asked us, what are you going to do when you retire? And we said, well, we're going to go to Sicily and try living there or whatever. They looked at us like we were crazy, because I'm, at the time, 66 years old. And they thought we were nuts, because I guess everybody's idea of retirement is a little different. Theirs, perhaps, or the majority, seems to be that when you retire, you kind of hang around the house and, eat a lot, drink a lot, and, it's like being in a waiting room waiting to die or something. I don't know what they're thinking, but,
That wasn't how we were thinking.
to venture off on a new excursion, a new adventure like we did or whatever, is I guess it's kind of uncommon for somebody our age to do that. We didn't think so. We've always been adventurous.
But I know many of our viewers out there want to do the same thing.
Absolutely.
So you probably can really relate to what we're feeling.
Figure out a way to do it. If your heart desires to do it,
Yeah.
reach out there and grab a hold of that dream and just plain and simple do it. Figure it out, whatever it is you need to do. And I mean, we're living in our house with our son and daughter-in-law and our grandchildren, whatever, but we're here part-time. The rest of the time, they've got the house, they've got a place to live, we got a place to live. We made it work. It's not the most convenient thing to come and go like we're doing. That's a little unusual for us, but we're kind of getting used to it. We're kind of becoming those the roving gypsies, if you will. And always look for the best. Stay positive.
Yeah.
There's an adventure out there for each and every one of us. And it doesn't matter where you go in the world, you're going to meet wonderful people, and you're going to see things that you've never seen before.
Yeah, be
And
courageous and strong.
you gotta be.
You can do it.
Yep,
You can do it.
You have to be. If you're going to do it, just go ahead and do it.
Yep.
Plain and simple. We
Yep.
encourage you to do it.
We do. We got some really nice feedback from one of our viewers about how we encourage them, that they're ready to take that step and they're actually making plans to move forward.
Yep.
So that was our goal, to just let you know
Yep.
that it's can be done. You just have to keep in your mind looking for positive things, knowing what to expect, planning for where you'll be, and being able to keep your life simple is easier for the transition, and not trying to bring where you were with you, because it's a whole different ball game. So you can't compare, you can't try to force it, because you have to live where you are and embrace that.
You got to be a little flexible and willing to
You do.
accept some changes, because when you go to a foreign country, it's not the U.S. They don't do things like the U.S. They have a completely different lifestyle and mindset.
Right, which
And
I enjoy. We both enjoy.
there's nothing wrong with it. It's
Yeah.
just
It's
like
different.
It's different, and even though we're old, and I'm 70 now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Thanks a bunch. But
What does that make me?
yeah, it makes
I'm
you
married
right
to an
behind
old
me.
guy.
You're married to an antique, I'm afraid. It's been exciting for us to learn some of the cultural changes and the differences the way people live and the way they think and the things that they have to deal with. Their pressures and government situations and bureaucracy and this and that.
Yeah.
They're different than ours, and it's only different in how they do it. It's still the same pain in the butt, as everyone knows.
Pretty
but
much, yeah.
in a different way, so
Yeah.
to speak. Wherever you go in life, adapt
Yeah.
and make the
Be
best of it.
flexible.
Look for the positive.
Yeah.
The negative's way too easy to find. It's everywhere. Everywhere.
So we're finding many people watch us, but they're not subscribed.
Ah.
And that would really help our channel. All you have to do is click that button. It makes a difference to us. So
Yes.
if you enjoy watching us, we enjoy having you. And we hope that we can help you live a simpler life and show you some of the ways we do it. Maybe something will click with you and you'll see the benefits yourself. Thanks for joining us. And,
Thank you.
We'll have to, Jeff, you're going to have to make a new song. You can't be living simply in Sicily while we're here. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're gonna think about that one now. Change the words.
Thanks again. Ciao from the United States.
Ciao, ciao from the U.S. of A.
Bye.
Bye bye.